Well, hello everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to be super detailing with decals. Now I have a micro scale decal sheet for diesel locomotive data. Now if you notice, it tells you exactly where the heck everything's supposed to be. Now there's some things I'm going to leave out, but what I'm going to concentrate on is super detailing an SW locomotive. Now this gives you details on how to do an F or E unit, an SW 1200, 900 or SW2 actually, and the GP and SD locomotives. So without further waiting, we're going to get to work on detailing one of these. Well, right off the bat, we're back to the old pallet again. I'll place some water in the main area, and yes, I'm doing this with a child's medical syringe so that I don't spill it. Just want to get a thin layer of water in there, and then go ahead and fill up 1 cup with water so that you got a place to dip the brush. Now this is ordinary tap water, and anything left over from that can actually be added to the center. This is just regular tap water. You can use distilled water, don't get me wrong on that, and distilled water is actually a better option. But I'm supposed to show you how a poor man models instead of a rich man models. So I saved the money and just used my tap water. There's really no big difference. It won't bubble or crack on you as long as you don't try overdoing it. Now, first thing you want to do is you want to take a look at your cheat sheet and just figure out where everything goes real quick. I know the EMD badge off of this decal sheet, which is very, very small, and it only gives me 2, 4, 6, 8 of them, so I can do 4 locomotives. And I know they got to go right there under the cap. Sorry, right under the cap. So let me get a couple of them cut out, and I'll show you how to apply them. I didn't show you cutting them out because if you're a regular viewer to my channel, then you already know how I do that. Now, I'm going to take my dry brush, dip it in some water, pick up the decal, and put the decal in the regular water. Then I'm going to take some water and add where the decal is going to be. Then I'm going to try to pick up the decal and the decal paper. Alright, hope you all can see that just fine. I'm going to set it right next to where in the heck I need to apply it. Let me get this out of the way for a quick minute. Alright, now we can see that it's sitting there. Let me get some more water on my brush. Alright, and just like I did with the letters, gently slide it off of there. Then I had a bamboo skewer right here. I'll just grab another one out of the pack because I don't know what I did with that one. If it's not where you want it, just keep it wet. Alright, this thing's supposed to be quite a bit further over. And just use your bamboo skewer, just tease it over. slide back out of there. Alright. I need some pretty high powered spectacles, but I can't tell if I got that upside down or not. But I can't tell. Chances are neither can anybody else. These are super fine, super small decals. Alright? So don't worry about them too much. But as long as you can see them, even if you can't read them, that's still pretty good. Now, an inch scale, you can't read much anything. So, it really doesn't hurt nothing. Alright, I'll be back after that, and I'll show you how to designate the front of a locomotive. Alright, everybody, I got the F for forward sitting here. You might be looking at it and going, well, the short cab on SWs, or the cab end of it, was actually the rear. Actually, that's not always true. There were a lot of railroads that ran them cab forward. Now, for this, some railroads ran the number where the floorboards are, but some of them also ran them on this little side skirt. And I'm going to be putting my F on the little side skirt, just next to the handle. And any locomotive, including a DCC locomotive that you would want to run, you can change the front. Uh-oh. Well, okay, where'd my little F go? Is it in my brush? No. Well, there's a technical difficulty I wasn't expecting. I lost my F. My F said F you and took off. They give you more. And like always, I'm not going to edit that out. So I'll just get me another F. Now that F said F you. Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. It's sticking to my chair. Yeah, there it is. Now, unfortunately, when you get into decals that are this small, you gotta be extremely careful with them, and they will drive you absolutely nuts. Alright, got it this time. It's on there. I gotta move it. Alright. There we go. That F stayed put. There we go. I don't know how well you can see that in that camera, but the F's on there now. Alright. Well, I'm going to finish doing this. But when it comes to the super detail letters, they can be fickle, and very much so. Take your time, have patience. If you lose one in the cracks and crevices, don't sweat it. It's going to happen. Just take your time, take it easy, and you'll get through it. Alright, everybody, this is this week's final thoughts. Sorry about the yawning. Well, first thought is, don't ever make your workbench your nightstand. It'll drive you nuts, because it'll become a catch-all. And when something becomes a catch-all, it gets dirty really quick. Alright, that was about one of the most aggravating videos I've ever done. To be honest with you, those details are so fine and in scale that my eyes are burning trying to see them all. Like I said, frustrating. I can't find my detail glasses. I used to have a pair of glasses that they were standard reading glasses, but they were pretty good zoom. Yeah, I don't know where they went. When I had those last time, I could actually do this stuff with the ease. If you go super detail an in-scale locomotive, you better have some really good vision. That's basically it. Oh, a great friend of mine and a great model railroader, Sparky1077, just started a Patreon account. Check him out and see if you can help him out with getting materials for his Wednesday night live show. I know you're thinking, oh, Sparky1077, he's an HO scale. Why shouldn't an N-scaler actually be paying attention to him? He's going to be breaking out products, and even though we're going to see HO scale versions of those products, they make N-scale versions. This past week he did a Tidy Trex cleaner from Woodland Scenics, the wheel cleaner, and hey, that thing actually impressed me. It worked pretty good. Then he swapped it out for Process HO scale track test and cleaning stand. And that thing, the only thing about it that amazed me was the price tag. But it was still pretty cool to see it. Now, you got to remember, our hobby is not cheap in the least. Sparky has a good job. He's an electrician. For him to be showing things like that, I know it's costing him quite a bit of money. And I know he's probably going to sell them moving forward. Heck, if his Patreon gets it going, he might actually raffle those things off. So for, $5 a month, you got a chance of getting some pretty high dollar stuff. But he's still ironing out the details on that, so don't let me jump the gun. That might not happen. That might happen. I don't know. He was talking about that Wednesday night. Sparky's doing a live TV show Wednesday nights. He usually gets a video out there Saturday evening, Sunday morning to Sunday evening. Usually a video every weekend like me. Like I said, this is going to be Sunday. When it boils down to it in the brass tacks, I still have a Patreon account. I am the brokest one of the entire group, I would think, except for maybe Eric Hall, but at least, no, I'm probably more broke than Eric Hall because his wife's working. Mine's disabled. She still tries to help though. She's a wonderful woman, don't get me wrong about that. Now, as it comes down to it, I've seen a lot of people hammering us YouTube modelers for asking for extra money from Patreon. Truth is this is just like public broadcasting. Alright, we don't get paid at all. YouTube's a great site. It gives us an outlet to where we can actually show our techniques to you so that you can learn from it. Whether you're just getting started in the hobby, ain't got started yet, but you're looking into it, or you've been in the hobby for years. Some of us have different techniques, different ideas, different ways of going about things. And some of those might be easier to use than the ways that you're using now. We don't know. but we're willing to give it a shot. We're willing to share our knowledge through our videos, which took us years and years and years to acquire and was not easy, to help you become a better modeler. Our hobby costs money. Our hobby costs a lot of money. It doesn't matter if you're building a small layout or a big layout. Like I said in my previous live video, that layout back here that you're thinking, oh, that thing's only big, it's not huge. I've probably sunk a good $5,000 into it. $2,000 of which was throwaway. It was money I spent on things that didn't work the way I wanted it to. And I'm a modeler with very little pocket money. So when I go out and I buy a locomotive for anything, I expect the locomotive to do what the locomotive's supposed to do. I don't expect to be buying the same locomotive over and over and over again because the motors burn up, the gears pop out, everything else. When you're out there buying, especially from somebody that's been in business to sell these products since the 1900s, and you buy their product and it blows up the same day you get it, or it blows up a couple months later, it just drives you nuts. I'm pretty sure y'all can guess which brand I'm talking about, but to each their own. I'm not going to name names, but I will never buy another Bachmann locomotive. Yeah, you got me there. Now, when it comes down to the brass tacks, the guys that are asking for extra help on Patreon normally do need it. If they don't need it, don't donate. If you see somebody that's actually trying their best and giving you the entertainment value that you're getting off of these YouTube videos, if they have a Patreon and you think you get enough value out of their videos, throw them some cash. You know, this might be free. Yes, you can watch it on YouTube all day for free. Patreon is a way for us to recoup the losses. Because I've been sitting here at my desk for almost a full hour. Any other job, I'd be making something. I've still got an hour, maybe two, of editing on these videos. That's 3 hours of my day gone into 15 minutes worth of video, 15 to 20 minutes worth of video that you're going to be able to enjoy. Would you like to get paid nothing when you're trying your best to help others out? That'd be like going to work for 3 hours. You just helped your boss out a lot, and him saying, well, I ain't gonna pay you. So think about it. You're getting a service from us. You're enjoying the service from the YouTube modelers. Don't be ashamed of it. Don't badger us because we ask for a little extra cash to help offset the costs, because there's a lot of costs. I gotta buy lighting. I've gotta buy audio equipment, and I know I should be using it. I actually have one piece of audio equipment, but the thing sounds like garbage, so I've not been using it on those videos. I've got to get... I spent $5 on the program that I'm going to be using to edit this. I would like to do a lot more things for you guys, but you're limited by what you have to spend. Now, I'll let you guys enjoy my layout any point in time you want to. You can hit me up on Facebook or something. I'll gladly answer your questions. If you have a running question, if you would even sit there and suggest a locomotive for me to test, if you have it, send it to me. I'll be glad to test it on my layout, whether it's DC, DCC. I've got them both. We could see what the heck happens, and I could ship it back to you. Those are the types of things that we can do. It's not just me enjoying the layout, but I'd love to enjoy my layout with you. I share my hobby with you on these weekly videos. Okay? So this is it. Have a good one, y'all. I will be doing live from the layout every Tuesday night at 8 Central, which would be 9 on the East Coast. Y'all have a good one.